Skinny.
Topping our skinny headlines this morning, it was all about Chad last night on The Bachelorette.
Week 3 saw the show's favorite villain, Chad, with all his muscles being described as a caveman, a cartoon character, and another name that we just can't repeat on our air.
A few of them.
Yeah. Chad's retort? There are just too many dudes on The Bachelorette.
That'll happen. There are way too many details to go into here, but it's not over yet. Part 2 airs tonight at 8 p.m. right here on ABC, and we will have a full recap tomorrow morning with our senior Bachelorette analyst, Jack Sheehan.
What is that? So part 1 ended with like this big cliffhanger. Like think Who Shot JR? It was huge. Like I was there and I'm like, no. He was coming in, he had spoken with Chris, and he was going after the fellas.
What's gonna happen?
Part 2 tonight.
And no cocktail party, pool party instead.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yep. Okay, speaking of cocktail parties, I'm sure Playboy Mansion has had a few of them.
A few of them.
Yep.
Pool parties as well.
New owner.
Yep. Barely 6 months after Hugh Hefner put the estate on the market, the 1927 Gothic Revival Mansion has reportedly been sold to 32-year-old investor Darren Metropolis, who co-owns Hostess Brands and the one-time heir to the Pabst Brewing Company.
Okay, so Hefner had listed the property for $200 million, but TMZ reports Metropolis is paying roughly $100 million. The young investor has also agreed to let the 90-year-old Hefner live out the rest of his days inside the fabled mansion.
Metropolis already owns the property next door. That's an $18 million pad, and reportedly he intends to keep the exterior of the Playboy Mansion intact, but he'll likely gut and restore the interior. Maybe a few more things as well.
Exactly.
Next to some big news across the pond.
We're talking about 80s heartthrob Rick Astley hit the stage in central London last night to help launch his new album. He's back.
Psych! We just rickrolled you. Okay, seriously though. He really...
Isn't ready to...
He's not ready to give us that.
No.
Take a look.
Okay. Well, the voice still sounds the same.
I think I know all the words already.
This Old House? What's the title for it?
This whole house. The chorus.
This Old House.
Now, this is one of the new tracks on Ashley's new album, 50, which is, not coincidentally, his age. The album is expected to be released this October.
All right.
I expect a lot of rickrolling.
He's not giving us up. Rickrolling is a thing 20 years ago. And finally, last night was Game 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The San Jose Sharks hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And in case you missed it, this happened.
Take that, Carlos Santana.
And the crowd goes wild.
As they should. Longtime Sharks fans, Metallica lead singer there, James Hetfield, and guitarist Kirk Hammett performing the Star Spangled Banner in a beautiful fashion. But it wasn't enough to keep the Sharks from losing to Pittsburgh 3-1, with the Penguins leading the series.
At least they had some good music to send them.
They did.